right, here we go. Come on, boys. There you go, ladies. Very nice spring marlin right here on the seawall.
We have serious controversy in the sport of fishing.
For 500 pounds, we will write them a check right here on the spot for $739,000.
They would weigh their catch. And the announcer would deem them the winners, though it would be short-lived. The crew of Team Sensation would pose with their catch. The marlin they caught was over 600 pounds. It would be a historic end to the 65th Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament in Morehead City, North Carolina. J.J. Smith of the News Times Online would be on the ground reporting on the event, which was live streamed on the event's YouTube page. It unofficially weighed 619.4 pounds, which would have clinched the tournament, and $3.5 million in prize money, $2.77 million for winning the competition, and $739,500 for bringing in this year's first catch over 500 pounds. Tourney officials would put out the following statement. It was determined that Sensation's 619.4-pound blue marlin is DQ'd due to mutilation caused by a shark or other marine animal. It was deemed that the fish was mutilated before it was landed or boated, and therefore it was disqualified. On Saturday night, Tommy Bennett, the event's MC, would say in part the IGFA rule is very clear. He indicated they would confer and have a ruling, which he just saw the next day. The IGFA is now a sticking point and talking point, the center of attention for Team Sensation. Team reps stated in their protest and in interviews that the Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament is not an International Game Fish Association, or IGFA, tournament, and is therefore not subject to their rules, and that these rules have been arbitrarily applied in the past. Sensation captain Greg McCoy would give an interview saying as much to WNCT, a CBS affiliate in Greenville, South Carolina. Sensation owner Ashley Blue, pictured, would say, "The problem we have is we've got an interpretation of a rule that necessarily isn't as clear as everybody seems to think. There's 3 dots behind Big Rock's announcement that leaves a lot of language behind it that wasn't disclosed. That rule is not something that is beneficial to anybody, to the tournament, to the participants, and most definitely not to our fans. That community down there in Carteret County means the world to Sensation, and I want everybody to know that I cannot express how much it meant for me to see them show up in the thousands to cheer us on." Some members of Sensation were inconsolable at the decision. Sushi, the name of another team that competed in the tournament, was declared the winner after Sensation's DQ. That team rose to first place with their 484.5-pound catch. Additional teams that took second and third in the Blue Marlin tournament had catches weighing 479.8 and 470.2 respectively. McCoy would say, "You always dream about winning the Big Rock, and I thought we had done it. I still in my heart, I know we won it, so everybody else knows we won it. The Big Rock Committee knows we won it, but they chose not to honor that, so that's their decision." The Post, however, alerts us to this. An increase in sharks off North Carolina's coast may make catching unmarred marlins more difficult, said Jeremy Duffy, a Maryland-based game fisher who has won marlin tournaments. Great whites gathering on the state's shorefront made the news earlier this year after trackers identified a 1,400-pound-plus shark swimming off the coast. Sharks are prevalent now in North Carolina. It's a really big problem, he said. That's just part of the sport, unfortunately. We have covered fishing stories that involved cheating in the past with the walleye competition in Ohio. But this is very different. And for that, we will keep you posted.